Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we worked on a quest for a dwarf, which I forget his name, but he was supposedly smuggling lyrium to the Templars. A little dubious, but we needed the coin, so we took the job to recover the stolen goods and waded into a massive sea of bandits that we were able to take out. And as it turns out, there was nothing there. It was all a ruse, apparently. And so when we exited the building where all that was, we got ambushed by a bunch of Tevinter soldiers who were trying to recover an escaped slave. And the slave is Fenris, who's an elf. And we then helped him infiltrate his former master's estate, and it turns out that his former master wasn't there. So, a bit of a letdown at the end, but we got ourselves a new companion character that we may or may not actually end up using. So, now what do we want to do? We are currently in Hightown in the daytime. I did run around, do a little bit of shopping, unloaded some trash, and we are now ready to move on. And what I think we're going to be doing is we now have a companion quest for Fenris. So we're going to go, and we're going to go back and talk to him again real quick, just to see how he's doing, and then we'll proceed on to something else. Alright, so, yep, he should be back here. Hello.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Quite the host.
Nothing like a bit of fear with your wine.
That's what Denarius used to say. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
That was a waste.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I thought about it.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
I have family here.
My mother came from Kirkwall. Our heritage is here.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
You gonna be staying in the city?
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan?
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
You don't remember?
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
So do you know where Denarius is now?
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
So how long since you got out?
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
You could try to make a home here.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Anso would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Happy to help.
It turned out well enough.
It did at that. I will not keep you longer. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, so let's see. What are we going to be doing next? We have another secondary mission. Speak to Mirren in Lowtown after dark. Yeah, we can do that one. We're not doing the premium stuff. And the side quests we'll get around to later. But let's go ahead and do loose ends. So we're going to Lowtown at dark. Where is he? Over there. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have some bandits to deal with first. Typical. I don't know what I wanted to do. Hold on. There we go. Hit the wrong button.
Get back!
Alright, let's see. Highwayman.
That's enough! Now you fall!
Man, they're dropping from the rooftops.
I'll deal with this.
Man, something is wearing me down. There we go. Andrew's got me.
Now you fall!
Alright, now we should be able to talk to Mirren in peace.
Well, if it ain't my favorite new citizen. What are you doing here?
A good question.
Did you finally figure out being free and poor in Kirkwall ain't worth a rat's spit?
I got a letter from you?
You had an offer for me.
You mean you're not too good for my kind of work? Because the blokes I hired after you couldn't find their arse with both hands. I sent them to take out Lord Harriman while he was preparing his cargo for shipping. Nighttime, docks, simple. Never came back.
What do you want me to do?
I haven't heard a job in this yet.
The job's the same. Kill Harriman, but there'll be a bonus if you find my men alive.
So, who's this job for?
I assume this isn't personal.
Job's paid for second-hand by some other old Kirkwall family. The nobles here like to shank each other for sport. We're just their knives.
Alright, who is this?
Who's Lord Harriman?
I don't know the who, but the what is old and rich. Rumor says he's a savvy one. His daughters give him marriage ties to half the city.
Sure. We're not adverse to killing for coin.
I'm sure I can finish what they started.
They were supposed to ambush him at the docks. That'd be the best place to start looking. And remember, Harriman dead, my lad Gustav alive. Other way around, then you don't get paid.
Alright. I have a feeling Aveline isn't going to like this much. But that's too bad. That was the docks at night, right? Find Lord Harriman at the docks by day. Okay. Let's see, where are we headed? Down there, okay. Actually, we're heading this way.
Don't need more of you around, thanks. Go scratch somewhere else.
Gustav.
You're gonna regret.
These are guards?
Got me. You're pathetic.
Can't keep this up.
Yep. Definitely Aveline is not going to like this at all.
Don't give him an inch. Help me with this one.
Stamina potion.
You're gonna regret it. Cut off their scalp. A little help here.
Yeah, these are some
Right, not like this.
pretty heavily armored targets here.
I'll kill you. I'll deal with this.
Oh, come on, really?
Get back.
I think I broke.
Go for the face. I'll cut you good. Go down.
Hawk, I've seen you with Miriam before. Did he send you to get me? Harriman's guards killed all my men. I thought I gave them the slip, but they found me. You tell Mirren I never turned on him.
You can tell him yourself.
I'm not going back until you can walk, limp or crawl, behind me.
I think I can walk. He got here before Harriman's men could do much damage. His rear guards saw us coming. They fell on us from all sides.
Which any professional would have expected.
That's him. That's Lord Harriman.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
Why would they kill you?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden.
Many in the city are.
So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
We have a job to do. Nah. Actually, let's change our mind on this.
This is not a job I can complete.
Thank you, Ferelden. When I learn who sent you, I will be sure to leave you out of any retribution.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mirren you did that.
I'll deal with Mirren. Everybody like that. It's kind of a spontaneous decision to change your mind there. Oh, you're injured. Alright. Because we actually have plenty of money. We actually have enough to go on the expedition right now, but we do want to complete as many of the quests as we can before we do that, because there's a lot of story that's going to affect things later on in these quests. So, we need to go back to Mirren and let him know that we changed our mind. And if he doesn't like it, he can go take a flying leap. Or I can smash his head in. Either way. Oh, more bandits.
Don't leave any witnesses! I'll lead them! I'm getting
Oh, here they come. Even more of them. Oh yeah. Dog.
Every battle is training for the next.
Victory!
there!
Sharp little pinpricks. Directions to the Sharp's base. You've got a new base. Well, we've got a new base, and you lot best keep the law away. Directions to Lowtown sneak below. Don't come unless you've got a good news or you get an answer square between the eyes. Quest updated. Sharp little pinpricks. Alright. Now we're not talking to...
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Another sad Lowtown tale in the making. As if we needed another.
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
I guess we'll go help her out. I wasn't intending to do this quite yet, but it's fine.
Oh, it's so promising.
Nice work.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
Surely you didn't realize that just now.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
Have we met?
I just saved you in an alley, and suddenly we're in business?
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting? Varnell!
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Okay. Let's go talk to Mirren.
So, Gustav limped back here, but refuses to speak one word of what happened. Spit it out. Is Harriman dead or not?
I couldn't find him.
He was gone by the time I got there. I just killed his guards.
I thought you were better at this. Guess nothing happens if I don't do it myself. Forget the bounty, but here's a bit for bringing Gustav back. If you're up for more of this sort of work, let me know. I could make some arrangements.
Well, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Or maybe it will. Okay, do we want to do the Petrice stuff yet? Yeah, Lady Petrice stuff is actually part of the main plot. And the sharp little pinpricks is a side quest. So yeah, we'll be doing Lady Petrice next. So we'll mark as the active quest. And let's go talk to her. I don't know what's going on with my game. Why it keeps freezing up like that.
Nice to see you too.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Get to the point.
Time is wasting. Who is going where?
My name is Sister Petrice. I have assumed a burden of charity. This is my charge.
Maker.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
How did you find this thing? How did you find this guy?
You don't just stumble on something. Someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth. They seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
You sure he's Talvashoth?
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Why protect him in secret?
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Where is he gonna go?
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
I could appeal to the Arashok.
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
Alright, I'll do it.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
I had never thought about the plight of mages among the Qunari. But it seems they are even more oppressed than we are.
That is obviously not an option. You must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this. This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Qunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you were hired. Good luck.
Alright, so we are going to head into the Undercity Warrens, but I think we're going to go ahead and do that next episode. We don't quite have enough time to get through all of this quest, so we will get to work on that when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.